Hello everyone, in this video I'll be explaining you the problem smallest divisible product. So this problem you know uh, is from Leetcode. So let's read out. You are given two integers n and t. Return the smallest number greater than or equal to n such that the product of its digits is divisible by t. Okay, so we have in the first test case n is 10 and t is 2. So let's try to understand this problem. So the problem name is 3345 dot smallest divisible digit product 1. Okay, so basically in the problem what they've said is they'll give n and t, and we need to find n modulo t equals to 0. So you have to find this, and n should be as small as possible, meaning n should be whatever new n, let me call it n dash. This new n should be greater than equals to n. Okay, so this we need to find. So what can we do is, um, so first and first, whatever n they've given, right, we'll check with that modulo, and if that gives 0, so definitely n we're going to return. Else what we have to do is we have to make n as n plus 1, and this new n dash whatever we have, so this will be checking now in a loop. If that is 0, then we have to return this n dash, else we have to again do the same step. N dash should be n plus 1, so we'll do this. So if you try to write the algorithm, what it is going to be, we have a function wherein we have n and t. Okay, so we'll take a loop and we'll call it as true, because we will definitely find the answer. That's the reason. And at the end we are going to return n. Now here what we have to do, we have to check if this n modulo t, we should not call n, the reason being, okay, so it is not like n modulo t, it should be product of its digit. Okay, product of its digit meaning whatever n has, let's say n is equal to 10. So you take each digit 1 into 0, it is the product is going to be 0. Okay, let's say you have n as 1 2 3, the product of its digits is going to be 1 into 2 into 3, which is 6. So we need to find the product. Okay, not the n, my bad here. So we should find, if first we should find the product, it's gonna be, we'll call one function find product, and we'll send n, and we need to check if this product of n modulo t, if it is equals to 0, we need to return n, else we have to increase n. Okay, so since you'll get answer in this only, so after come out of the loop you can return anything, so I'll be returning 0, something like that. And now we need to find product function. So how can you find that? So find product function, it is taking n and returning as integer. Okay, so we'll take product as 1 initially, and we'll take a loop. If n is greater than 0, so we have digit. So in your product you're going to multiply it by n modulo 10. uh, when you have one number 1 2 3, n as 1 2 3, when you do n modulo 10, you're going to get 1 2 3 modulo 10, it is going to be 3. Okay, so it's like you have got one digit. Now n has to be reduced by 10. So if you do n modulo divided by 10, it is going to be 1 2 3 by 10, so you'll get 12. So it's like one digit we have taken from the n, and now we'll move to next digit, and at the end you need to return this product. Okay, so this is just a very easy problem. It's just implementation. Whatever they've asked, you need to just do that. So let's go to Leetcode and try to solve this. So we'll take a loop, and initially it will be true, and we'll find product insert, and okay, and we'll have to check if this prod modulo t, if it is equals to 0, so we need to return n, else we need to increase n and check. Okay, and here you can say and return a 0, some dummy value, because in the while loop only you will get everything. Now we'll have to find the product. So initially we'll say our product is 1, and while n is greater than 0, so in the product you're going to multiply the digit in the product. Okay, so we are taking from right to left, so n modulo 10, and then we have to divide n by 10. So once we come out of the loop, we have a product, we need to send product. And one optimization that we can do is, let's say we have number n as 1024. Okay, so in that case, since you have found 0 in the digit, so definitely the answer will be, the product of that digit will be 0. So so what we can do is, we can check here if your product is 0, so simply return 0, because its answer will be 0 only, so you don't need to calculate one more time. So this will be a bit of optimization. Let's try to run it. Yeah, let's try to submit. So it got passed, and beats 100% of the user. So in this way you could have easily solved the problem. If you try to analyze time complexity, so this particular function is taking at max um, 10 times it will be running for given n. Okay, so here n is basically 100, so it will be running only 3 times. In case of n being integer max, so in that case this loop will run 10 times at max. So you can think of this as running 3 times, and n we are finding, right? So when you're finding n, so it can go up to you know just 10 times it is going to be run, because t value is from 0 to 1 to 10. So definitely let's say it has a higher value like 10, and you have n as something whose modulo is giving 1, so you will be taking increasing n, right? So at max will be increasing 10 times, so after 10 times your modulo will be 0, so that is divisible by t. So at max this loop is going to run by O of t times, not more than that. O of t times. Okay, and this function is running, it's a constant, and just it is running 3 times, not more than that. So you can say of 1. So yeah, in this way you could have easily solved the problem. So thank you guys for watching the video.